Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. It's Brandon with Campbell Fitness, and today we're going to talk about another potential muscle building mistake. Now I say potential here because the goals of these videos isn't to make you go ahead and reinvent the wheel for yourself. However, if you're not seeing the results that you want, these are all things that you can take a look at to see if they're potentially hindering your gains. So that being said, the topic we're going to talk about today is overcomplicating things. Now this I can attest to myself only because when I first started training, I knew the basics. Bench press was for chest, rows were for back, squats were for legs. Now as I started to get more involved in training and I liked it more and more as part of my lifestyle, I thought I was doing myself a very good service by going out and reading more information and trying to learn as much as possible. Now this included reading magazines, reading books, going online, talking to different people. I got a lot of information all at once, flooded with information. Now, as we all know, there's a lot of conflicting ideas out there, and this is something that really led to me overcomplicating things. The reason being is I would talk to one person or read one article that said, this was the best way to train your back, and I would implement that into my routine. The problem is the next month, a new magazine or a new person would come along, or I'd read another article online, and I would see a different way to train back, and I'd say, you know what? I'm not seeing results currently, I need to switch to this. So what ended up happening was every couple of weeks I would totally revamp my routine. And in the end what happened was I really got away from the basics that worked the best because I was doing drop sets, supersets. I didn't go as far as some people go. I see people in the gym doing all these weird exercises on stability balls and whatnot. But when I looked at my routine, I got away from the basics. Bench, rows, squats, deadlifts, military press. And that's really a problem that I see all the time. We think we're doing ourselves a service by learning more and implementing all these routines. However, when it comes down to it, the stuff that worked 50 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, for all these pro bodybuilders, everyone involved in strength training, are still things that work today. All too often, we're kind of looking for a quick fix, when in reality, anyone who's trained for any decent amount of time knows that there's no quick fix in this. Building muscle, building strength, seeing results, whether it be weight gain, weight loss, it takes time, it doesn't happen overnight. So by doing all this stuff, you're actually overcomplicating things and more than likely hindering your gains. Now what I try to tell people is whenever they ask me, is this routine good, is that routine good, what am I doing, can you take a look at what I'm doing and is it beneficial to me? The first thing I ask are you happy with your gains? Or are you seeing gains at all? Whether it be strength gains, size gains, whatever it may be, gains are gains, and that is good. If you're in a routine currently where you're making progress, there's no reason, in my opinion, to switch from that. Again, you need to be consistent and you need to have patience. You don't want to overcomplicate things because in the end, it could be a mistake you're making when not building muscle. As always, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Stay big.